What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a wear and tear video for you for one of my most used items in my luxury collection. That is my 4 keyring holder from Louis Vuitton and the monogram with the orange inside. So if you want to see my wear and tear video, then keep on watching. What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I do have a video of my initial review and perhaps unboxing on that review as well on my channel, so I will link that above for you guys if you're curious about that, seeing it brand new. But this is the wear and tear and my little review and thoughts about this. So first things first, once I put my keys on this, when I bought it, I never took my keys off. I've only ever used this every single day, and this is my only set of keys. I do not have a spare set of keys, so this is never not in rotation at my house. So first things first, I just wanted to let you know that I do use this 365 days a year, multiple times. I keep it loose like this. I used to have it attached to my car key, but it just became very big and bulky, and I prefer to have it just in my purse. I do love the 4 key. If you're debating between the 4 and the 6, I think the 4 is plenty. The 6 is really only if you just want to stick your car key in there, and I don't really see a point in that personally. I wanted to show you the button. I got one of these that has the little leather button on it, and you can see right there how much wear and tear has happened from that little leather button. And I watched a lot of videos on this as well. Should I get the one with the leather button? Should I not? People were saying, get it, get it, get it. Looking back on it, I probably would not get the one with the leather button if I was to get another one of these, which I am. I'm contemplating on getting, maybe trying getting like that vintage black rainbow or the white rainbow limited edition ones that had come out in the 2000s. I wanted to try and find one of those because they have just the gold button. They don't have like these leather coated buttons. But that is what has shown the most wear on this out of anything. I'm just going to show you again so you can really get a good idea about that button. It has really just given this thing some proper age. I do, however, still love the monogram. It's nice and dark for an item that you're using every single day. You can see there as well, there's just like the bend has really taken its toll on the canvas as well, but obviously that's the point of it. As far as the inside goes, it's still very much bright and orange. I do have lights on this at the moment, but I am going to give you a nice close-up so you can see. Keys are dirty, right? So I usually give this a baby wipe whenever I can, just for sanitization reasons, but you can see it is a little bit dirtier in the corners. And then I did have this one hot stamped with a C at the time. It's still very much there, but it is fading. That hot stamp is fading on the inside of this. But buttons and everything are still very much gold. You can still see the gold there. I actually never use this little piece underneath. The only thing that I have in there is, you know, that little piece that came with it. That's the only thing that ever really stays there, or like maybe like a little bit of cash every now and again. It's a little bit too small for a credit card, the 4 key, so you can't really get a credit card and close this nicely. You're pretty much forcing it. Another wear and tear I will show you is when you're looking at it from this angle. So you can see now that it's zoomed in and focused that these are flapping up quite a bit as compared to when they were perfectly straight in the beginning. It's definitely also one of the ways it's showing age. You can see on the corners as here, I hope it's as zoomed focus as possible. Some of the glazing is coming off here on some of the corners here. You can also see it here as well. There you go. Some of the glazing has been coming off. I obviously have not ever sent this in to be fixed or reglazed. I know you can send it in to get the button repaired. I'm not really interested in doing that right now. I would probably only do that once I got a new key clay, because it's such a high use item that I'm using every day that I can't really afford to be, you know, putting my keys now on a key ring and they're scratching my things up for 8 weeks while they send it away to Italy to get it fixed. So it's not really something of my interest right now to be because potentially, because I think I've had this for like 2.5 years, I would think that I would need to then pay for the service. I don't think it's included in that 1 year service. But the canvas on the overall is still looking really good. This snap closure is completely fine. Compared to my husband has a wallet which also has a Louis Vuitton snap closure, and his snap closure, like there's a piece inside of his that is broken off. But the snap closure is still completely fine here. Like I said, I do not overstuff it. What I do have inside of here is a fob to get access to my building. I have a little tab here for the place that I like to exercise, and then I have 2 keys, one for the gate and then one for obviously my house. I will say this piece up here that once you put the keys on it, you know, you kind of like never take it off. It's still very much gold, but it is showing some wear up here. You can see it's kind of turning silver in a little few spots right here, but on the overall, everything is still like, this is in such good nick. It hasn't given me any trouble. I've never found that like one of these things have fallen off or broken or anything. And I mean, I've taken this thing through the ringer. So I would say the only time I'm not using this is when we're traveling on holiday and it's sitting inside of my suitcase. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that because I feel like this is one of those items that is like very much a beginner item, or like a really cute 16th birthday gift to give somebody when they have a new car or things like that. I would say if you can go for the 6 and you are somebody who has a lot of keys, like you want to keep your office keys on there and things like that as well. I don't have office keys, I obviously work from home, so this is plenty for me. You can definitely attach your car key to it and just leave it out, like leave one of the toggles out if you wanted to. So all of my toggles are currently being used by something or another, so it closes up perfectly fine. But in terms of would I buy this one again with the leather? Probably not. Like I said, I'm going to try and look for one on the resale market. I bought mine, this one completely brand new from the store at the time. So looking back, when I selected the orange, I'm really glad that I did, because I think I really wanted the ballerine, that rose ballerine at the time. This is covered, I think the ballerine would be filthy by now because it's like a keys, and keys are quite dirty and greasy and things. So I'm glad that I got the orange. It is showing a little bit of dirt on the inside. You can see on some of the stitching and stuff here, the stitching's gone a little bit dirty, but there's nothing that I can't put a baby wipe to that won't fix it. So on the overall, I'm really happy with the way that it is worn, considering how much I use it. The only things, like I said, the main stuff is just the glazing on the side, the button, and then it's just flipping up a little bit here, but it's definitely worth the bang for the buck. It is a really cool entry-level piece if you're interested in that. Like I said, I do have a video, like a full comprehensive review, like different ways to use it and stuff. I'll link it on the channel for you guys. So that is it for this wear and tear update. If you wanted to see the full review, like I said, I have a video on my channel for you guys that you can go check out. Just go check it out and subscribe anyway. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. It lets me know what kind of content that you want to see on my channel. I know a lot of you girls out there really enjoy watching these luxury reviews, and at the moment we've just been self-isolating, so I know a lot of people are shopping online right now. That is a really good tip that somebody did give me on the comment section of one of my older videos. Now that all the Louis Vuitton stores are closing at the moment, they are putting anything online that they have in stock. So now is your time to get those really unicorn pieces that you've been looking for, like those mini pochette accessoires and things like that, because all of that is online right now, so you just have to really be on the lookout for it. So that's just my little tip to you guys if you are looking to online shop. So you can definitely buy this online. I know their online services are still working. I just recently bought a piece the other day and had it overnighted, so I know everything's still rocking and rolling on that side. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.